Try it.
Hey guys, it's my son Nemesis here with another YouTube video. Today we are playing through MOTORFEST.
Discover a brand new playlist, and brand is truly the right word. It's
As you can
focused
tell,
on
we
one of the
are
most popular
actually
brands in
driving
the
through
world
roads in
by
BMW.
Bayerischer Motor and Werke. Sorry, you haven't heard of Bayerischer Motor and Werke? I guess you know it in English as Bavarian Motor Works. Still nothing? Maybe you call it BMW for short. Ah, there you go. I knew that would ring a bell.
For you ask guys, yes, it
BMW
is
vehicles
a
have all it
24-hour
takes
Le
to be
Mans.
iconic. With their sporty curves and breathtaking performance, they offer driving pleasure at every turn. And to offer BMW the tribute it deserves, MOTORFEST welcomes the spokesperson of BMW Group Classic. Let's meet him together.
As you can tell, this car is a beauty. As you can tell, it is a Audi, but it is the 24-hour Le Mans version. As the 24-hour Le Mans version of cars are good, depending on your car that you're thinking of it is. I'm not going to do some quickly jump up in the middle as we continue talking about this car. As you can tell, this car has been used for the 24-hour Le Mans. As you can tell, it is one of the easiest cars for it. Hold on. I'm actually going to quickly modify it. Hold on. I normally don't modify vehicles this early, but because it's a 24-hour Le Mans, we'll get its prime. Well, its own version of prime. Damn, I can't even customize it. Oh, that's the fact because I wanted to put the Ferrari one on it. As you can tell, I am a Ferrari buff. Idiot. And models. Put it like that. You just don't mind what I did like that.
Hello, my name is Mark. I'm the spokesperson of BMW Group Classic. If you buy a BMW, in my perspective, you want to drive. You want to feel the drive. You want to have a sheer driving
just buy a Ferrari,
machine.
mate. There better not be a bloody drift event.
You feel it and you love it and you don't want to stop it because it's so cool. It's always on the edge, but you have to be able to handle it.
As you can tell, guys, this is going to be like one of many episodes.
Three legendary letters. BMW. A playlist to discover what ultimate driving feels like.
Yeah. What the idiots drive like, mostly.
Let's move on to another activity. What an impressive sports car you're driving. It certainly sets the tone for the first event. But that's not the first vehicle you're going to drive in this race. MOTORFEST and BMW have something else in mind. Something truly special.
By the way, guys, just to say, you BMW wankers love driving these vehicles. Just to remind you, this is not going to be family friendly. Just like last time, this will not be family friendly because, again, I should have said that before I said the words, but hey ho. As you can tell by the way I'm driving right now, I'm not driving like Winnie, but at the same time I can that
Let's head to
am.
the Hanoma racetrack. You're about to discover one of the most legendary cars in BMW history. It's so famous that it literally earned a place in a museum.
Same with every other car that I know, but okay. But the W7 car technically is. Sorry guys for saying that, but sure.
Talking about the most favorite car is very difficult because the heritage is so amazing. But if you ask me for my personal opinion, it should be a BMW 3.0 CSL. And it was the very first car, the BMW Motorsport GmbH, tuned for professional racing. In every facet it's very interesting and amazing. It was, for example, the most successful touring car of the 1970s. It was the very first car to wear the famous M stripes. So this is the real starting point of the whole legacy of BMW M. This is such a great heritage and legacy.
Before you say, guys, oh, there's only 4 cars on the grid.
All right, let's do this. Eyes up, stay focused, and put in the best possible performance. You've got to live up to this car's reputation. She's a legend, you know. Okay. It's probably something you hear quite a lot at MOTORFEST, I know, but you gotta believe me.
Well, half the cars are drive hard legends. Just about drive Ferrari 40 in this game mostly half the time, guys. Back to the point.
After BMW became popular in the 60s, their cars were more and more used by private motorsport teams, but they still didn't have their own racing division. So they started one in 1972. They called it BMW Motorsport, simply BMW M now. And that was their first car.
Before you say, guys, if you've seen that pop up, it was just telling me that my Need for Speed Payback's ready.
What a car! First off,
I'm
she's
sorry for the pop-up,
absolutely
guys.
stunning. Look at the iconic M colors on her body. Look at her shapes. Look at the perfection of her design.
Right, I'm gonna question the people in this game about cars.
And more
Because-
importantly, she's so light and powerful, she won 6 consecutive European Championship titles. Yeah.
It's a
She's the most
fucking
impressive
car.
of her times, and I can't believe how lucky you are to feel her in action on such a beautiful racetrack. Oh, and I'm Anna, by the way. Sorry, I forgot to introduce myself. I've been racing professionally for what, like 10 years now? More if you count the karting when I was a teen.
Yeah, but again, why the frick are you calling a car a her when it, like, half the cars could be a he? Trust me, I actually
As
call
you
the
may
cars
have
after a
guessed, I
he
have a soft
because...
spot for BMW. That's why I've been asked to host this playlist. I've never raced for them officially, though. But life's long, so who knows?
Just to say to you guys, yeah, half my cars are a he.
And here we go. I bet you didn't expect to ride a motorcycle for the second lap, did you? But actually, bikes are a really important part of BMW history. Did you know the first ground vehicle they ever built was actually a motorcycle? It was in 1923. Yeah, I know I sound nerdy right now.
Guys, I am actually going to say this bike is actually quite wicky. Normally when I drive bikes in this game, like, they're not this whippy. But, like, this bike is whippy around corners.
The one you're riding is the S1000RR. It's what we call a super bike. Superbikes are extremely powerful, technologically advanced motorcycles that are relatively light for the speed they can reach. They're designed for both track and road use. And yours is the 2015 edition of the S1000RR. It's still pretty great, as you can see for yourself, but since then, they've released many more powerful editions.
As you can tell, guys, like, yeah, it's a bike, but it is quite good. How it can handle corners. Specifically with me riding it, I normally screw up with bike racing. If you've watched like my NASCAR videos, the NASCAR bid, when I said that I screwed it up kinda. Here we go, what's next? Now we're talking!
Finally, the BMW M Hybrid V8. What a beast. Released in 2023, this car has been built for endurance races, such as the 24 Hours of Le Mans. I
can't say that, guys. What did I say, guys? I was correct about something about this car. Well, I say that, but Ferrari also racing there, and look out, Ferrari went out. Ferrari won the 24-hour Le Mans last year. Hopefully they do it this year as well with set driver on their back. If you're noticing this, guys, can you tell me what's going on there?
An endurance car has to strike the right balance between performance and stability. They must go as fast as possible and yet be able to hold up over time. And the same goes for you. If you're the racer inside the car, you must stay at the top of your game for a very long time, while constantly making strategic choices. But today we're only doing a short race, so never mind that. Just focus on being the best. The Hybrid V8 will do the rest.
She says that, but you also need to watch what you're doing on the track. As you can tell with the way I'm acting right now. Right, this car is good. I will give MOTORFEST that these cars are good.
And that's it for the first glimpse into BMW's history. A real time travel.
Good timing as well, but before you say it about the endurance, I wouldn't last the endurance. Let the endurance race. Where the fuck did my... That isn't meant to happen. Why the heck is my map gone?
The 3.0 CSL was the big surprise of the first event. Did
Before
you
we all
enjoy
ask
driving
what's
it?
going on,
I'm sure you did. Let's go to Maui, where the rest of the playlist will take place.
I know what it sounds like. I know what she said. Oh, I love the spoiler at the back. Right, now we're talking, we've got a car with a spoiler. Against the red one with a spoiler. Yeah, go in front.
Now with the M3, we're touching on an important part of BMW's history. The 3 Series, the face of the brand. So, as you may know, since the early 70s, BMW has been dividing its models into 8 different series. The 3 is without question the most popular of them all.
I would say for Ferrari it's different.
The one you're driving is the E30. It's the second in this prestigious line, and an instant hit in 1982. Not just for car enthusiasts, no. But for the mass market as well. They sold over 2 million. That's huge, especially since they weren't cheap. But this car deserved it. She truly did. For sure, it was the most powerful sedan available at the time.
Sedan.
So, when BMW Motorsport needed to put a new car on the track, it was obvious they would create one based on the E30 and make it even better. And that's how we got the first M3 ever.
If anyone knows where BMW started from, can they please put in the chat?
The success of the 3.0 CSL, but it was nothing compared to what this car achieved. She's simply the most successful touring car in motorsport history. She has more than 1,400 victories. yeah, I promise you. She won everything. Rallying, endurance racing, but also BMW's most beloved tournaments. The DTM, the German Touring Car Championship.
Oh, so it's German. So BMW is a German manufacturer.
The funny story is that BMW had to build 5,000 street legal cars and sell them to the public just so they could compete. And they did it. But they were skeptical at first because they thought it would never sell. Of course, they were wrong. They've sold 3 times more than expected.
And people like myself like Ferrari better because they know what they're doing.
Whatever the model, the E30 has left its mark on a generation. She's loved by underground communities for tuning or for drifting, but you can even see her on album covers and rap videos. She's a cultural phenomenon.
Just like the Ferrari F40 was on also every part of the media that you guys will also know of, and if you know any, please name in the comments section, because I bet you guys know what parts it came from, the Ferrari F40. The Ferrari F40 was in a lot of things I am not going to name, because I want to see if you can actually name them.
Great run. It's wonderful to see this car taking over the roads of Maui.
But I would gladly say that the Ferrari F40 has been in a lot of the media. Talking about the Ferrari F40, guess what we're going to switch to? Hold on. Ah, there she is.
It's time to continue our journey into BMW's history. This time we're going for a BMW Z. Do you know what the Z stands for? It means Zukunft, future in German. I guess it's BMW's way of promising they'll always keep innovation and experimentation in sight.
This is the car I'm talking about that's in all over the media, guys, by the way. The Ferrari F40, one of the fastest, well, not one of the fastest, but one of the Ferraris.
No special words from Mark, but don't worry, Anna has a lot to say about this car.
Just to warn you, we will be driving that car from now on, because again, it is a good car. Look, I love the Ferrari F40.
The Z4. For a few moments, let's put aside vehicles designed for extreme racing and enjoy just driving for the pleasure of driving. Well, I mean, you still have an aggressive opponent in this race, of course. Where's the fun without one? BMW Z models are what we call roadsters. Two-seaters made for relaxing behind the wheel, appreciating the scenery and the thrill of speed. And look at that. We just have the perfect spot and the perfect weather to enjoy this ride. The only thing you're missing is the wind in your hair. But you are driving a coupe cabriolet, so I guess you could theoretically enjoy the open air if you wanted to.
As you can tell, guys, like,
Your
again,
car
like,
is the
because it's
Z4
sports vehicles,
E9, a very cool model for two major reasons. Number one, it's the very first BMW to have been designed by two women, Juliana Blasi for the exterior and Nadia Arnaut for the interior. They wanted to break the classic roadster image with a car inspired by the human body, athletic and beautiful, designed for all driving enthusiasts. And number two, the
unless you're a
E89
Ferrari
has
fan.
indeed been adapted into a real racing car, the famous, beautiful, and successful Z4 GT3. That's an obvious part of my passion for this car.
Again, unless you're a Ferrari fan. So again, if you're a Ferrari fan, like, you don't see any other cars
I own the car you're
brilliant
driving.
and beautiful as Ferrari.
And did I forget to tell you that? I know what you're thinking. It's not as sporty as the others. And that's true. But on weekends, where I'm far away from the races, it's the perfect car for open roads.
Unless you're a Ferrari fan. And you see the Ferrari F40 is your target. Again, like, you can tell why I support the Ferrari F40 all the way, because it is a better car in my opinion. But again, like, Ferrari F40 is my car.
Of freedom. Would you say the same?
Well, I know that they say, oh, you can't have feelings for a car, but she is my baby. And I would love to have one in real life, but again, like, I don't have enough money to do it, and also, like, I'm doing this, you know. I'm doing this to keep your guys,
The
you
next
know.
event is going to be really different from the previous ones.
Oh, we're going biking. Oh, guys, we're going biking
MOTORFEST
for once.
really wanted to show how diverse and surprising BMW can be. I won't say more, except that you'll have to go to the top of the mountain to see the starting grid.
Oh,
And you'll
God.
see, the beginning of this race is going to be memorable.
I hope not, because I'm literally driving a car from a film. If you still do not know any TV shows with us, I'll give you a hint. First one's a TV show. Like, there's umpteen many different films, Agrabelias, that Ferrari have been in. Like, they've been in a TV show, movies. I'm not going to name the movie because I know that you guys will say, oh, yeah, you've just said one, but I'm not going to do that. And if you know any, please put it in the comments section and I'll try and read it on the other account without you knowing. So I'm going to finish it off with this one, and then we'll try and finish it with this one. And then we'll... We'll finish off with this
That's
race.
what I call a jump. I'm glad you survived that one. Hold on tight. The descent ahead is more dangerous than it looks. Awesome! It's for these unique moments that we all like to go off-roading from time to time. I gotta admit, it's not where I'm at my best, but I really wanted to get off the beaten track at least once during this playlist. BMW and off-roading have a strong history. They were famous in the Dakar Rally in the 80s, and they've been building bikes designed for the wilderness ever since. Your Ride is one of them. It's an R1200 GS, and at BMW, every bike marked with the GS letters is a bike made for adventure. And adventures, they can happen anywhere, you know? On the edge of the unknown or just on the street from your house. So they need to be prepared for every occasion. They're built for both city riders and budding explorers. But to be fair, this one's being prepped by MOTORFEST, so it's a little more suited for the extreme conditions than the ones you could find in a regular shop. But you see what I mean.
Just to say to you guys, I think that half of you would say, oh my god, you're riding the bike, you're doing well. That's when I would say that would happen. Well, I'm still doing alright. Guys, just to say to you, we are still doing well. Just these type of races, though, like, do screw you up. Like, you need to like, find, figure out how to stick out from there. And now...
Another great race. You're not doing too bad.
Speak to you soon, driver.
Now what I'm gonna say, guys, like, this car right now is that beauty. People that say that the Ferrari F40 isn't a good car, like, this car was made for roads, same for films and stuff. Like, this car was like the original, like, not the original, but like one of like the best cars used for films and TV shows and stuff. Same with brothers and sisters, I do own other Ferraris, like this one. Actually, spawn in another one, hold on. Let me just pull over. For Ferraris, I have this one, the GTO, of course, Drift Edition, touring car, I think that's racing, hyper, and then street. I still don't know why I have it in black. And then of course I've got this one, Ferrari F40, Ferrari F50. I never actually looked at that. And also Lego don't actually have a Lego version of this. The GTO, the thingy edition, touring car, hypercar. You know, we'll take the hypercar out for a wee spin. So we'll take the touring car out. A bit. As you can tell, guys, like, I am a big fan of Ferrari. I know that's half of my collection of Ferraris. gonna see if they actually have the Ferrari I'm looking for. Hold on. Hold on. No. No. Hold on, guys. I actually own this Ferrari in real life. That as a Lego car, by the way, just saying, guys, like JK, like a Lego car. That I have this one in Lego form. It's an actual alright wee car to build in Lego. Because like, it is a masterpiece. Hold on, I'm checking if this is the right car. Yeah. This is like, that's like the right car that Lego built, like Lego chose. So I'm gonna end it here and enjoy the rest of your day.